Well, I thought I'd throw out the other video I promised for the between the 590 and the 7610. Sorry for the delay. Got sick, still kind of sick. Finally got it done, and so you'll see the results here. Again, nothing earth-shattering or anything. The 7610 is slightly better in some aspects than the 590. The 590, you know, it's kind of one of those personal preference things. If you like the Kenwood audio, you'll probably like the 590 a little better. But I've been a Kenwood guy for the most part for the audio quality. The 590 has been my go-to radio for a long time. And I'll be honest, I like the audio better on the 7610. Not by much, but it's just got a little bit different quality to it that I personally like. The 590, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that radio. It's been a great radio. I wouldn't discourage anybody from getting it. I will say this, as far as operating, hands down the 7610 is a better radio. You know, it's a lot more money, so it better be a better radio. The reason I say that is just when I was sitting here playing with these two radios, trying to find a signal, you know, those real weak signals that I'm trying to hunt down, and the 7610 is such a breeze. You use the scope, you tune over to it, and bam, you're there. The 590, I gave up. Trying to find those weak signals, I was like, man, this is ridiculous. Why am I doing this? Why am I torturing myself when I could just flip over here to the 7610, and boom, you're on you can find the signal and you're there. Some people say the spectrum scope is a toy, it's useless, it's just eye candy. I disagree completely. This thing, boy, you're trying to find those signals, that thing is invaluable. If you want to spend a half hour with the 590 trying to find that signal, go for it. But for me personally, the 7610, hands down, easier to find those signals that you're looking for. It's a much more enjoyable experience operating this radio. Hey Kenwood, you listening? I think it's time for you guys to put out a mid-range priced radio and include a spectrum scope. There's one area Kenwood's definitely got an advantage, is the software. The software is free from Kenwood. I appreciate that to no end. ICOM, come on guys, $100 for software. I'll probably cover this more in another video about the software interface. But Kenwood by far has the better software for their radio. And one thing I really enjoy about the Kenwood software, when they come out with it, it's for that model of radio. So it pretty much mimics the radio. Unless I'm missing something on the ICOM software, it does not mimic the face of the radio. So it's a different layout. It's just not as user friendly, and it's $100. Some other quick comparisons: both radios, both the 590 and the 7610, have receive antenna ports. To me, that's important. To some of you, it may not be important at all. That's one of the reasons that 590 has stayed in the shack, is it had those receive antenna ports where the 7300 didn't. And during contests, that 590 is hands down a better radio for contesting. And I'm not a huge contester, but I do like to piddle with it. I'm kind of what the wannabe contester. And the one thing I did different on this test is I took the audio right out of the USB on both radios and recorded the USB audio. So there's no fiddle farting around with which speaker's better. It's direct audio out of the radio, and I've tried to set these radios up as close as I could to each other. So have a listen. You decide which is, you know, what's worth your money. I've got hours worth of recordings between these radios, and so I just took some bits and pieces and threw on the video here. I don't think anybody wants to watch a 4-hour long video of back and forth, back and forth. Then again, some people do watch tennis or basketball. Disclaimer: these are quiet band conditions. I can't find any crowded band conditions since I've bought the radio. So one of these days when a contest pops up, I'll get the radios back out, compare them, if I still own all three. I'll compare them, and we'll see what the results are then. On to lots of receiving.
Roger that, on your 100 watts. You're making a good trip to Japan this morning. It's about almost 9 o'clock on Saturday morning, which is national holiday for our Emperor's 84 our Emperor's birthday today. Over. Roger. Okay, you're getting ready for the Christmas coming up very soon. Okay, have a wonderful evening. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, my friend Greg. Roger.
Japan, Italy, November. My man. So that's the over.
Okay, I missed it again. I'm sorry. You had some fading. Try your name again, over.
You is my man. Japan. India. November. Juliet, November. June. Howdy, copy over.
Okay, I think I got it. June, Juliet, uniform, November.
Near there with Juliet, Italy, November. Juliet, India. June is mine. So, is a 50 watt only, separate. And so that is the small station. Okay, like that. Thank you very much. Next to it for home media and UPR 73, Saragara.
Okay, QSL and yes, thank you for listening so many times. 73, 71, November, Quebec. Charlie, Germany 6, America, Ontario 73.
73, Saragara.
Thank you. Charlie, Germany 6, America, Ontario, QSL. 62, Charlie, Germany 6, America, Ontario. Charlie, Golf 6, Alpha, Oscar, 6AO. Charlie, Germany 6, America, Ontario. Thanks for calling.
This is Japan Radio 7 Tango Kilo Germany. Japan Radio 7 Tango Kilo Germany. How do you copy?
Yes, thank you. Japan Radio 7 Tango Kilo Germany. You are 5 by 253. And my name is Mike. You are 7 Tango Kilo Germany. Go ahead.
QSL Mike. Charlie, Germany 6, Alpha, Ontario. Japan Radio 7, Tango, Kilo 1 to Guatemala. Nice to meet you. Thank you, You are 59 plus. 5 by 9 plus, very big thing now coming. Name is Saki, Santiago, America, Kilo, India. Santiago, America, Kilo, India, Saki. And your big thing now coming. Charlie, Germany 6, Alpha, Ontario. Japan Radio 7, Tango, Kilo 1 to go. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, very good. Thank you for the nice report from Japan. A lot of fading here today, so I will say 73. Thank you for the contact.
No, many thanks, Mike, and the next website. And this band are very, very difficult. My place, this contact area, my CDH. Many thanks, pick me up. Hope to see you again. Merry Christmas. Charlie, Germany 6, Alpha, Ontario. JR7 Tango, Kilo, Germany. Many thanks. 73. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Charlie, Germany 6, America, moving towards Japan. Secure. Germany 6, America, Ontario. Charlie, Golf 6, Alpha, Oscar. Canada.
Hey, I appreciate you watching this. And if you wouldn't mind, just go find that thumbs up button. Just go ahead and give her a click, would ya?